Hello, welcome to What's Up Doc. This is our videotape department, and this is our videotape operator, Chris. This is the button that runs the titles. If I don't press the button, the show doesn't start. So unless you want 2 hours of the joys of fatherhood, make it worth my while. Go on. All right, well, seeing you put it like that, how can I possibly refuse? OK, run VT, stand by studio. 3, 2, 1, take the titles.
Morning. Is it not Patrice?
It certainly is, Mrs. Patrice. Do you want to know who's on?
I do.
You are.
Thank you.
OK, and down here we have Oscar winner Nick Park. Good morning, Nick.
Hello, Pat.
Nice to see you here. We'll find out more about your Oscar a little bit later on. I hope he's going to arrive soon. And also Simone Robertson, who's Phoebe and Neighbours. Hello.
Yes, hello.
You can move in next door to me anytime. Nice to see you.
Pat.
And we also have Terry Nutkins over here. Hi, Terry.
Good morning, Patrick.
Thank you.
Are you well?
I'm very well.
I like that.
Richard and Peter from Go West. The Kings of Wishful Thinking. And up here, Arthur Edwards, Children's Entertainer.
Morning, young man. I'm trying to boys and girls today how to do some balloon sculpture. Show your puppy, Johnny.
Lovely. Well, we'll just move along there. Thank you very much, Arthur. Yes, Andy, hi. Good work in there.
I did the titles for us, except I've left my money in VT, but never mind. Chris, can you run the menu? We'll tell them what's on the show between now and 11:30. Here we go. We start with a bit of Tasmania. Well, today it's called the Taz Story Primer. That's moments away.
At 10 o'clock, Terry Nutkins tells us all about the Bengali tigers.
Then, if you are set for the Undergrounders, you're in the right place. They're on at 10:15 with Pasty & Co.
The Wrong Trousers is a new film from Oscar winner Nick Park. He talks about that later.
And Bugs Bunny, this week's episode on at 10:30, is called Unswept Hair.
If you're still in bed, just open your eyes and grab a bit of Go West. They're on at 25 minutes to 11, doing the remix for 93. News of how you could win a trip for yourself and a family of up to 4 people to go to the United States, all tied in with our brilliant new animation, Animaniacs.
Yes, and Batman is on at 10:45. This week's episode is Silicone Soul.
What a fabulous programme. That's the way it lines up between now and 11:30, so stick with the number one. What's Up, Doc? Should we a bit of Tasmania now?
I think so.
Well sorted. We don't need any money to run this one. Chris, run in.
You schwonk! I don't believe it.
Let's go to the play park. Let's see some children on their way to school.
Is that a vest?
That's meant to be you.
I hate it when you mimic me. It means I'm in for a good wanging.
Oh, I don't know. Saturday, it's a Saturday.
It's
The
a
children
Saturday.
don't go
The
to
children
school.
don't go to
They
school on a
stay
Saturday.
in.
They
They
stay
watch
at
What's
home
Up
and they
Your
watch
Doc.
the television, don't they?
I'm going to swing for you.
Too late, they're broken.
Oh, I know that, but we're too heavy for them. Whatever possessed you.
Let's have a swing. Let's have a swing.
Oh, no, it's good, though, because we didn't have to queue. Isn't it funny, though, that the centrifugal force on your roundabout, when you go around very, very fast and you throw up, it doesn't go all over your bib?
It's not very nice for the person pushing, though, is it?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Let's get out of these.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Mark. It's Mark. Mark!
Oh, Mark!
Mark, you're a chippy. Listen,
You
hey,
are.
what have we missed so far?
You just missed Tasmania.
I've missed Tasmania because of
I'm
you.
sorry.
All right,
I'm
don't-
sorry.
Go and get
I'm
cut
sorry.
out of it.
Come
Go on.
Come and cut me
come
out
round
of
the
it.
back.
Go
Come
with
on,
the young
strapping
blade.
lad.
Come on.
It's your turn.
I quite like it, actually. I think it's me, you know. It's very Milan, isn't it? I'm too sexy for my swing.
Oh, yes. You have got it. The show that is more fun than the Beijing flu. You want to know about best friends? You want to know about them? Yes. Well, mine couldn't make it today. But nevertheless, we have still got a whole pile of pictures of yours. I only hope they're in there. Have a look at these. Yeah! Skiddly-daddly-do.
You like that, don't you?
I do. I'm getting into that one now.
That sings scat.
But who are the winners?
The winners of the best friend are these two guys. Now, they are anonymous, but they are not twins, so that is why they win, OK? They are not twins, but they are a twin win, OK? Now, they've won the T-shirts. You want to see the T-shirts? This is what you've won, fellas, OK? For looking not quite like twins, but sort of not being twins either. So, well done, you get them.
Okay, now it's time for The Adventures of Baljet.
Really?
And there's a picture of Baljet there. An ordinary day for Baljet. And then look, down here. But suddenly he grows arms and gets squashed by an anvil. The end.
Hooray!
Sadly, this is the last and first episode of The Adventures of Baljet. And that is from Duncan Hambley.
Thank you, Duncan.
Okay.
Wait a moment, young man.
Hello, Arthur.
Oh, Bruce, we have programs to show you. No, I work with the best, you know. Look.
Oh, yes, I've heard, yeah.
Tony Monopoly, Peter Gordino,
Peter Gordino.
Arthur Edwards and Teddy will entertain. Oh, that's about Bob.
Oh, I say.
Hey, put the penny in the meter.
10p in the meter, will you? Okay, then after the break we'll be back with more. So stick with What's Up, Doc. Well, welcome back to What's Up, Dog. That was exciting, wasn't it? I thought it was going to be Saturday morning by candlelight for a while there. However, we put another bit of fused wire back across the bit that blew, and we're all right now. Sorry, Arthur, you were saying?
We've got a full house this morning.
Yes.
Did I get some comps, you young
Would
people?
you?
Yes.
All right.
Ta-ta.
Thank you. Very kind of him, isn't it? Really
Nice fellow he is. Children's entertainer Arthur Edwards with us all morning. She'd stop coughing. Now, to Dudley in West Midlands we go. Joanne Williamson is age nearly 11, which is most important when you're sort of 10 3/4, isn't it, at that sort of age? She says, apart from sending us...
That is a bit different.
I'm not 35. Here is a Christmas card saying Merry Christmas, Simon. Here's another one saying Best Wishes, Baljet. And there's loads of others down here as well for everybody else on the team, Colin and Andy and Yvette and me. And it's very sweet of her to send those, but she has come up with a really good idea. We have the twinkling music and the jingle bells to let you know that why don't you have the children make cards and send them to their favourite presenters, and the best card will win in the weeks coming up to Christmas. Homemade cards, yes.
Sounds good to me.
Have a go and send your homemade cards to us. The address coming soon.
Oh, listen to that Christmassy music. It's crazy. But now it's time for the Scrollies.
Scrollies. So it must be Saturday. We got the Scrollies, and they will not go away.
There we are. Look at these pictures here. Dear What's Up, Doc crew, I would like to nominate my Uncle Steve for the Scrollies, as I think he looks the double of the Cheese Ranger Simon. Thanks, Carol Kirk, who comes from London. Simon, does Uncle Steve get the Scrollies?
No.
Pardon?
Yes.
He does?
No.
He doesn't?
Yes. What was the question again?
Does he or doesn't he?
No.
Never mind.
Yes.
For goodness sake,
No.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
No. This, Simon, I've got another letter. You'll be interested in this.
Yes.
It's come from Yeovil in Somerset from Joanna Dungy, and she says, Dear What's Up, Doc? What's up? I'll tell you what's up. I've fallen in love with Simon Berry.
No.
What?
Yes, I know Simon is far too devoted to his cheesy pleasures to have time for city girls. But if we had the chance to meet, hey, who knows, I could even persuade him to start a girls' division of the Cheese Rangers. As you probably guessed, I'm in a desperate love-sick state, not desperate enough to fancy Colin, however. I would even wrestle naughty-torty to meet Simon. In fact, I would do anything to get Simon's gorgonzola in my Christmas stocking. Please, help. Joanna, a
your
desperate
pardon?
23-year-old. What do you think?
That's girls for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Only after one thing, to get their sweaty palms on your cheese. Well, I won't be doing with it.
Oh, well, thank you for your letter anyway, Joanna.
Nice
If you'd like to
try.
write to us about anything at all, there's lots of people to write to, of course.
Yeah,
Because
please.
next week on the programme,
Yeah, take that.
I thought this was after the address. I do apologise, before the address. Take that first on the programme next week.
Look at them, look at them. Look
That
at
was them doing
go.
What's Up, Take That. Paul Daniels is on the programme as well. Hulk Hogan is there.
Yep.
And EYC, top new band. So if you'd like to drop us a line with a question to any of them, feel free so to do. Same thing if you've got an idea about somebody who want the Scrollies, send us some homemade Christmas cards.
Anything at
About It has the address for you to write to.
Send those questions, cards, and letters to What's Up, Doc? P.O. Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME 145LL.
And now in our continuing quest to provide you with the best possible Saturday morning entertainment, I'm pleased to hand you over to our theatre correspondent, Pat, at the Pit.
Thank you very much indeed, Andy. Yes, What's Up, Doc continues with a lot of good stuff.
I'm not going on, son.
Arthur, you're on in a minute, mate. You've got to do it.
That's not my flipping name wrong. It's Edwards 2 E's.
What? Edwards?
Don't be silly. Oh, the Tumbling Charlies. Oh, I supported them years ago at Worthing, you know. They did more support than I can offer mine. It's at the time.
Yeah,
I'm on in a minute.
10-2 now, yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Strange man, isn't it? Terry Nutkins is here at 10 o'clock sharp with 4 beautiful Bengal tigers. We followed that at 10:15 with another episode from The Undergrounders. Then it's Nick Park. He's Oscar-winning, talking about his new TV movie. Bugs Bunny is on at 10:30 today. And then Go West to here at 25 to 11, doing We Close Our Eyes. Richard Drummy and Peter Cox are guests all morning. Then a chance for you to go to America. We have a brilliant competition and a sneak preview of the new animation cartoon, Animaniacs. Batman is on, his Silicon Soul. Now the second part is on before 11:30, the first part at 11:15.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you come through the curtains, please? Because we're almost set to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he is. I'm just over here. That's me. Sorry about the noise. Fresh from his world tour of Blackpool, where he was more illuminating than the lights himself. He's a fat man, but he's a funny man. Please welcome Arthur Edwards.
Thank you, sir, thank you. Arthur Edwards, of course. Arthur Edwards will entertain. Funny thing happened to me on the way to the theatre tonight. Oh, I can remember what it was. Magic! Magic, old boys and girls like magic. The hand is quicker than the eye, Arthur. The hand is quicker than the eye. Little girl, think of a card. And it'll jump out of the pack at you. Now think very hard. Concentrate. I said think of one card, not the whole pack. You'll ruin me act. Arthur, let me out of my box. Who could that be, boys and girls? I'm over here, Arthur. Let me out. Oh, why? It's Teddo, boys and girls. Make the puppet live, Arthur. Make the puppet live. Say hello to the boys and girls, Teddo. Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, Teddo.
And what have you been doing in your box, Teddo? I've been drinking your whiskey, Arthur. You haven't, you cheeky monkey. You'll be setting the boys and girls a bad example, won't you, boys and girls?
Yes.
What are you going to do for boys and girls today, Teddo? I'm going to recite the alphabet, Arthur. Yo, what? I said I'm going to recite the alphabet. Well, that's very educational, Teddo. And look, boys and girls, you must have an education if you want to get a job. Thank you, Tar, thank you. Now, who would like to see Teddo here recite the alphabet?
Yay!
While I drink this pint of brown water. Off you go, Teddo. A, B, C,
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
Be gone,
O, P,
please.
Q, R, S,
The amazing Teddo, boys and girls. Now, Teddo, it's time to go back in your box. I won't go back in my box. You will go back in my box, you cheeky monkey. I don't want to go in there after it's full of your dirty grundies. You cheeky monkey. Get back in the box. Let me out. I will not let you out, you know. Music. Now, by way of finale, always leave them wanting, Arthur. A song. Music, maestro. Don't go changing to try to please me, children. I wouldn't want you to work that hard. No, no, no. Don't imagine you're too familiar. I love you just the way you are.
My goodness, he's brought the house down. It's certainly curtains for Arthur Edwards. If you want to book him, no problem. Just ask Taz.
We'll have some more Taz next week. Time to welcome 6 very special guests to What's Up Doc now, and I've had to give up my dressing room for all of them. Terry, you know, welcome, mate. This is Emma Cordy from the Isle of Wight Zoo. Hello. And 4 very special guests over there. What kind of tigers are they?
These are Royal Bengal tigers.
And what are their names?
The 2 males are Shikari and Sabu, and the 2 females are Amrita and Shivali.
And they're quite happy to have us in the room with them?
Yes, they are. They've been used to human attention from birth.
Are they blind when they're born?
They are, in fact. They open their eyes at about 2 weeks, and they'll see it very well at about the 2nd month.
How old are they now?
they're 17 weeks.
Yes, I'll watch it because their eyesight's pretty good. They're members of the cat family, obviously. Can they see better than us then? Because everybody talks about this about cats.
Yes, they can. In the dark, their eyesight's about 6 times better than ours.
And what about cats in water? Are they afraid of water?
No, unlike other members of the cat family, they like the water, especially when the weather's hot.
Yeah.
And they have a tendency to walk backwards into the water to look out for any signs of danger.
So they're smart too. What are they fed on at 16, 17 weeks? What are they eating now?
They're taking meat off the bone now.
Right. How big will... Well, they're about ½ a metre tall at the shoulder now, I'd have said. How big will they get when they're full grown, when they're adult size?
They'll be about 1 metre tall at the shoulder and about 2 to 3 metres long.
And a darn sight heavier and a darn sight more dangerous, I should think.
Yes.
Well, they're absolutely delightful. Thank you very much indeed for bringing them in. Terry.
Andy.
Let's talk a bit about tigers.
Yeah.
Where did they originate from? They're obviously not native to our country. What's their distribution?
Well, a huge area, actually. Most of Asia, from Siberia down to the island of Bali, and then Turkey, and then, of course, East Asia.
That's how it was,
A vast area.
Distribution now is pretty poor, isn't it?
Well, it is, yeah. And in fact, you can see on our chart up there, we've got the Royal Bengal tiger is only 3,500 of those.
Yeah.
Indo-Chinese tiger, 1,200. Siberian tiger, 200. South China tiger, only 25. Sumatran tiger, 400. And the other 3 are extinct. And only a few years ago, all those 8 species were successful. If you consider that at the turn of the century, there were something like 80,000 wild tigers,
Yeah.
it's a dramatic decline, isn't it?
Where are they gone, then?
Where have they gone? Well, we all know that poaching goes on.
Yes.
And the tiger is one of the animals that's poached most of all, really. They poach them for their skins, for their heads, and what they do is they actually mount that head on the wall. And you can see there, you can see all those skins all laid out. Yeah. Incredible. Literally hundreds and hundreds of those tiger skins were poached every week. Yeah. And it's illegal.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but even trade in tiger skins is now illegal, isn't it? So they should be better protected.
Yeah, but there's also something more sinister happening at the moment. People are actually killing tigers, not so much for their skins, but for tiger bone. Isn't that, that's amazing, isn't it? Well, tiger bone, they crush it down and they use for medicines. And the Chinese and Taiwanese and various other people believe that it actually, what they crush down actually cures boils, rheumatism, arthritis, and also chases the devil away as well.
You've got something there, haven't you?
Well, I've got some here, yeah. I mean, just look at that. And that's tiger bone ginseng.
People really think that kind of stuff works?
Yeah, they really think it works, and it doesn't work. I mean, it's not proven to have worked at all.
Sure.
And all these poor tigers are killed simply because of that.
So are they killing tigers in the wild to make these products?
Well, if you can find a tiger to kill in the wild,
Well,
yes, they will kill
they?
tigers in the wild, but they can't find that many. There's only 5,325 tigers left. And so what they're doing in China and Taiwan is actually keeping tigers in captivity. They breed them, keep them in captivity, keep them in small cages, half-starve them. When they're 2 or 3 years old, they slaughter them. And they slaughter them just to make this sort of rubbish.
So you breed your tiger illegally.
Illegally.
You keep it illegally.
Yeah.
You slaughter it at 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
old. You then sell its disparate parts for making medicines. I mean, presumably money is the motivation. What are they making? How much money?
Well, it's selling anything between 6,000 and 8,000 for one fully grown tiger, but I believe probably you're talking about £20,000 for a tiger.
Greed's going to kill them off.
No money can pay for a tiger. Yeah.
Greed will kill them off, won't it?
Greed will kill them off, yeah. I mean, we've got 5,000 tigers left in the wild. I reckon in 10 years' time, unless we do something to stop it, we're going to lose those tigers.
Future's pretty bleak.
Most of our wildlife is under threat like that, but the tiger in particular. Lots of people doing a good job out there.
Absolutely.
But we've got to do a better job.
OK. Well, thank you both. If you'd like to know more about tigers or how you can help them, this is an address you can write to. The Tiger Trust, Ousden, Newmarket, Suffolk, CB8 8TN. That's the Tiger Trust, Ousden, Newmarket, Suffolk. And please send them a stamped addressed envelope and they will send you lots of information. Terry, Emma, and the 4 of you. Thank you very much.
How many are there?
There's 4 of them, Broner. Ain't half big.
Brilliant stuff, OK? We're going to make tiger skin rugs, OK?
What?
I know it's immoral, but there's money to be made. Do you know they cost us fortune?
Yeah. I've been there on my holidays. It's got
You've been
lovely
to the
clean beaches.
I think you're the wolf, aren't you, for this job? Would you, go and sew the label on?
Shoe the label on.
Onto
All
the
right, then.
carpet?
I'll do that.
Go on,
I'm
then.
just popping off then.
Claude?
No, it's me, bro.
No, no. Who did that? Who did that to you, bro? I'm not going to let them do that. Point them out. Who was? Go and tap them on the shot. Show me which one it was. I didn't catch that. Could you show me again?
Do stop us if we're being too callous, won't you?
Did you miss me? Yeah! When I was away, did you hang my picture on your wall? Did you miss me? Yeah! Every single day. I bet you didn't miss me. I bet you didn't miss me. You didn't.
I did miss you, Pasty.
We did.
I'm glad to see your syrup stuck on this week.
Hands off. Get off.
What have you stuck it on with?
A bit of tape, isn't it?
Welcome back to What's Up, Doc. Now, if you see a name going across the bottom of the screen, you are indeed a winner of 4 tickets to go and see the Gary Glitter Gang Show. Now, you had 11 towns to choose from all over Great Britain. You chose one, so well done. Like I say, if you see your name going across the bottom of the screen. Now, the question was to win these 4 tickets. Paste one.
The question was, what is Gary Glitter's real name?
And the answer is?
The answer is Paul Gadd.
Paul Gadd. But we do have a little bit of a problem. Because nobody chose in Great Britain Aberdeen.
Aberdeen?
To go and see Gary
Why?
Glitter. Why not?
Why? What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Is it all kilts and Kayleys up there?
Probably.
Don't know what real entertainment is, do they?
But you've come up with an idea, haven't you?
Let's offer them some proper entertainment.
OK.
For those of you in Aberdeen, we're going to set you a special question for your Scottish selves.
OK.
Now,
What is it?
question is, do the bagpipes feature on any of Gary Glitter's records?
Look at that tape.
And the first person to write in saying no wins the tickets. Good idea or what, Andrew?
Very good idea.
Good idea or what?
So if you think
Very
you
good.
know the answer, then you know the address to write to.
Right, so we've got some cans of What's Up Doc to give away now.
Get on with
Sorry.
it.
This one's come from Adam in Southend-on-Sea. He says, "Dear What's Up Doc, please can you send me a can of your Doc? Because 2 weeks ago I was watching your show and my brother changed the channel over to BBC One. So then I winded him, and he's never done it again, and he never will. Right, good. From Adam Zammit in Southend-on-Sea, so we'll send you a can of Doc for that, mate. No trouble at all.
Lovely. Joe Walker writes, "Well, you okay, Dan?"
Sorry.
Joe Walker
Bluey.
has written from
Go on,
Hampton
Bluey.
Wick, which is Kingston upon Thames. Hampton Wick sounds like the sort of place you'd live, Pasty, doesn't it? In
What
Surrey.
do you mean?
Well, it just sounds like the sort of place you'd live. Please help me, you must understand my predicament. I do. I've been going mad as I'm unable to watch Batman, seeing as a large demon manifested itself into my home last week. The only way I could get rid of it is with a tin of What's Up Doc. That is worthy of a tin. You'll probably get at least 2 in case other demons arrive. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat.
Right, we've got a poem here. What's up, Doc? I need you so. I think of you wherever I go. All through the day and in the night, I dream about you with delight. Sadly, this is the end of the poem, so in a minute, I am going. But one last request from your biggest fan. Please can I have a What's Up, Doc can? All my love from Michelle Parr. Well, does she deserve a What's Up, Doc can paste one?
Very good.
Yes?
Very good, yeah.
Right.
Now, from a can of What's Up Doc to a can of worms, in this week's episode of The Undergrounders.
Ollie, 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 navel, navel, navel. Look at my ripe plums, missus.
Morning, Rum. How's your belly off for spots?
Not too bad, Pace. Shifting plenty of gear in the run-up to Christmas. How about you? You're looking a bit low in the saddle. Why the long face?
Well, things ain't so clever for me, Ron. Nothing's turning up. The Midas touch has deserted me, and the missus in half bend in my ear hole. No, it won't be much of a Christmas until this worm has turned.
You want to cop a deference to her complaints, Pace. She walks all over you. You want to show her who's boss.
Morning, Ronald. Morning, Pastebird. Lovely morning.
Crikey, Pace, the old bird's full of the joys.
Yeah, well, that shot from the electric blanket did her no harm at all, and Dr. Arms put her on the homeopathic diet. She's brimful with royal jelly. It's the juice of the queen bee, you know.
Oh, yeah? How do they extract it, then?
Oh, don't ask, Ron, don't ask. Safe to say it gives the old peeps a new lease of life. If it's good enough for the Queen Bee and a good enough for the Queen Mum, then it's good enough for my old mum.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, talking of juice paste,
Yeah?
I'm rasping. Fancy a quick shandy? I'm biting.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Oi, Prakash, mind the stall for us.
Yeah, cheers.
See her go. Oh, fancy another one then, Paste?
Well, I really should be going, Ron. I mean, I promised to go down the allotment and dig up some soil for our tea. Besides, I'm a bit short.
Go on.
Oh, all right.
Pasty! I thought I might find you here.
Don't do that! You frightened me! I nearly done my bits!
I'll do your bits for you in a minute. Your mother...
Mother? What's happened? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
It's more a case of where isn't she? She's gone hypoactivated. She went berserk down safe worms. She caused a trolley pile up. The fire brigade are still cutting them out now. She ran amok in the special offers. She made all the checkout girls cry. And last time I see her, she was slithering around the cold meat department, all lost in the sausages.
Oh, looks.
That royal jelly certainly worked.
Yeah, I'm glad there's none of it left.
None of it left? What do you mean none of it left? That was a year's supply. Lord knows what's that going to do to her. I'll have to call an ambulance. I'll have to call an ambulance.
You need more than ambulance, mate. You need the flying doctor.
No!
Mummy!
No!
Oh, get down there!
Will Nan behave herself, or will there be more wingdings in next week's Undergrounders?
As always, the Underground is deep down and also meaningful and not depressing like its predecessor on the telly. So here he is. Here is our award winner. He's an Oscar winner. He is Nick Park. Hello, Nick. How do you do? Hello, Now, you're an Oscar winner for animation.
Yeah, that's
What
right.
kind of animation do you do, Nick?
Well, it's not your usual cartoons. We use models, and plasticine ones particular, and it's called stop-frame animation.
So that's more three-dimensional?
Yeah, that's right.
In a way, without the old dodgy glasses, which is good news. OK, let's have a quick look now at the film that won you an Oscar. Check this. Excellent. There is its creator. That is brilliant. That is really good. I like that. We have a chance to win that a little bit later on. Now, is that the thing that you've made there that inspired the commercials that people are probably watching and thinking, oh, I've seen those sort of characters before? Is that the one that inspired it?
It is, yes, but in the commercials, the animals were no longer in the zoo. They were pets in the home talking about electricity.
Where it was much warmer.
That's right,
Without a doubt. So, how did you first learn to animate, and what age were you, Nick?
I was 13 when I started, and I've got my camera right here, which is, it's an ordinary cine camera, 8mm cine camera.
Yeah, it looks bigger.
Yeah. And it's, I discovered one day it takes single frames, that's one frame at a time with this button here.
OK.
Which allows you to do animation.
So you found that at home, obviously, what, upstairs in the attic or something? I thought,
That's
well, I'll
right.
get that out and you use that. And
yeah, yeah.
We have Wallace and Gromit here. These are your actual creations there, with obviously Wallace being the man and Gromit being the actual doggy.
That's right.
Now, you've made a special film for us, haven't you?
Yes.
OK,
yes,
let's have a look now. It's just 6 seconds long, but it's very clever. Tribute to the Cheese Rangers.
That's right. I'm moving the character and then taking a picture, then moving it again and taking another picture.
OK. Now, that was very, very short and sweet there, but I believe that 6 seconds took you an hour to make, or a bit more?
That's about an hour.
OK,
yeah,
we'll have a look now at the speeded-up version of that, and you can run us through exactly how you did it. Here we are.
OK, yeah, you can see the different stages that I'm moving. First one move, then a second move, and so on, until you've got a whole string of movements. And played back, that will give you the actual illusion of animation.
So you've got to be so patient for that, haven't you?
It does need a lot, yeah.
It's very similar also to those little cartoon books you can buy where you flick through the pages and they change each time.
Flick books, yeah.
Yeah, on the VCR with the kids with their freeze frame if they punch that?
Yes, you can do it in a fashion with that, yes. It tends to look a little bit jerky, but you can, yeah.
How many frames per second were you using for that?
About 24 frames per second.
So that's, what, 6 times 24 minus the number I first thought of. About 144?
About that,
in total? For the 6 seconds, yeah.
That's right.
OK, Simon, hi.
Hello, Pat. Yeah, Mr. Park, yeah, I was just wondering, because you did, when they went to the moon for that cheese on a grand day out, I suppose you've got a little bit left that you might spare, if you know what I mean.
Well, I just happen to have some here from a grand day out.
Oh, yeah, that's a proper moon cheese, is it? Yeah. All right, tastes like plasticine.
Yes, it is plasticine, actually.
Oh, that's all right then. I thought he was having a laugh with me for a minute. I thought you were having a laugh.
Well, as long as you're happy, Simon. What is your next venture then?
Well, I've got a new film with Wallace and Gromit here called The Wrong Trousers.
Oh, and that's on Christmas Sunday, is it?
That's right.
Oh, excellent. Something to look forward to. We can have a look at that now. It's Wallace and Gromit starring in The Wrong Trousers to look forward to on Christmas Sunday. Well, I wonder if Batman knows the Penguin features in your new film as well. That's really good. I enjoyed that. Look forward to seeing that on Christmas Sunday. Now, we have a competition for you. You have a chance to draw your own animated character. Who would you draw? What would it be like? Would it be as good as Nick's creations, OK? You can drop it to us. I'll give you the address in a couple of seconds, but the prizes are absolutely brilliant. You will have your creation drawn with Wallace and Gromit by Nick, and also you will also have the chance to win a grand day out on video. 5 runners-up prizes. There is the address. It's Create Your Own Character Competition at What's Up Doc, PO Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL. Good luck with all you do, Nick. Nice to see you.
Thanks a lot.
A superstar without a doubt. And here's another one.
Well, as I see it, there's 2 basic flaws in your plan.
No.
1, we have no water, and 2, we have no snow.
You don't need water. You don't need snow to go skiing.
What planet are you on?
Hey, no, you don't. Just watch this, bro. What? You got your rope on.
I've got me rope
your skis on.
I've taken that precaution.
Hello, Uncle Patsy.
Oh, how are you, all right?
Do you know, I couldn't help but notice someone's had it away with your Porsche.
Right.
See him fly.
Do you know, I honestly don't believe
Any
that
second now,
this is not
that'll
going to
fall
work.
short and you just... Isn't that mad? Oh, bro! So you need these? Oh, dear.
Still to come this morning on What's Up Doc, news of how you could win a trip for yourself and your family to America. Courtesy of What's Up Doc, free, gratis and for nothing. But now it's time for our live band this morning.
How do you do that, young man?
How do I do what, Arthur?
His eyes move and all that. Your hands are talking free.
Well, it's nothing to do with me. He does it himself. It's a unique act.
Give over.
Yeah.
You know who that is, don't you?
Well, that's Teddo, I know. Teddo. I used to watch Teddo when I was a kid.
Established comedy actor.
Yeah.
When's your life, Teddy? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll swap your Teddo for your bit of fluff.
You're on, yeah.
I'll throw you a free lesson in
Oh,
puppeteering.
go on, then, go on, yeah.
Just jiggle it about. Make the book
Wait a
in
minute,
me.
Andy.
Come here, you. Get in the box.
I don't want to go in the box.
Fantastic. All right, Teddo, how are you? Oh, I'm all right, thank you, Andy. Okay, Teddo, will you introduce the band with me? All right, then, Andy, if you like. Now it's time for What's Up Doc for Go West.
Teddo back.
All right, Balzy. Balzy, you introduce them.
Go West!
Go West!
Mush! Mush! Mush!
They will be if we catch up with them.
Come on, children! Pull away,
What is that exactly?
No way, isn't it? Mind you. Do you know, bro, there's nothing I like more after a morning of slip-sliding on the piste than to find a comfy corner and fondue a kid.
Pardon?
Kid, après-ski, you know, après-ski.
Ooh, just
Stick one on your thing. Come on,
I
toss it
will.
down, yeah?
I'll stick one.
Do that, then. Come on, comrade.
Whoa! Excuse me, young man.
What have you... Oh, a finger. Lovely.
Oh. It seems to be dry.
I don't believe it.
There's no cheesy substances.
Someone's had it away with our bubbling sauce.
They've had it away with our sauce.
I don't believe...
It does look a little bit like someone's had it away with your sauce, doesn't it?
Simon Perry, I don't believe... We wanted a bit of quiet après-ski, and now look at us. Now I'm getting all upset. I've got the screaming up-downs.
No, come on, now, let's calm down, please.
What's your bit?
Let's be friends, come on. Look, why don't we all kiss and make up? A special Swiss kiss.
I don't want a Swiss kiss.
I do.
Honey.
Don't, bro. Simon, come here. Come here. Goodness sake. What is a Swiss kiss?
Well, it's... with a yodel.
Yodelay.
Oh, dear.
We're going to get married now.
Now, listen. Where on earth at this late stage in the morning are we going to get some cheesy sauce from?
I don't know.
We need some liquid.
With some moisture.
Something foamy and...
Oh, dear. Oh, very
safe from the tort. It's mayhem over there. Time now for news of the competition that we've been promising you for the last 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time on What's Up Doc, the 18th of December, you'll see the European premiere of a brand new cartoon called Animaniacs. It's been made by Steven Spielberg. You've thrilled to Jurassic Park. Tiny Toons was a massive hit, so you will love Animaniacs. You can only see it on What's Up Doc. To celebrate the launch of it, we're offering you the chance to win a holiday for yourself and a family of up to 4 people to Los Angeles. Details of the competition in just a sec, but first, a clip of Animaniacs.
Whoa, doesn't that look good? I can't wait to see that in full.
Isn't it?
Well, let's remind you of the prizes. All right, first prize is a week's holiday for up to a family of 4 in Hollywood. Oh, that sounds pretty good, hey? Now, in that week, you'll be doing lots and lots of different things. For starters, you'll be finding out where Animaniacs is made at the Warner Brother Animation Studios. You'll be getting a little bit giddy at Black Mountain, the Pleasure Park.
Mountain.
Is it Magic?
Yeah, Magic. I've been there.
Have you been? Is it good?
Many years ago.
And you're doing a little bit of shopping at the Beverly Hills Centre, which is very, very posh indeed. But instead of me rappeting on and on and on, why don't we just let you have a little look at it? Here is a visual postcard. Have a look at this. Doesn't that look fantastic? But don't worry, if you don't get first prize, we've got some runners-up prizes. Just take a look at these baseball jackets. Woo! Give us a twirl. Give us a twirl.
See the back.
They've been very kindly donated to us from the Warner Brothers Store Studios. Thank you very, very much for those. They are lovely. So now it's time for the questions. Good luck.
Yeah, it certainly is. Over the next 4 weeks, starting today up until Christmas Day, we will have 2 questions per week, giving you the chance to get that fantastic prize. Now, the answers will all have something in common. We'll reveal what that common thing is when you've answered all of them, OK? So we wish you lots and lots of luck with this competition. Now, the first 2 are coming today, and here they come. They're really easy to start off with, OK? So the first one is as follows. Have a look at the screen. You'll see the 2 questions for you there. What did Jack break when he fell down the hill is the first one. What did Jack break when he fell down the hill? And secondly, what are ebony, ash and pine? What are ebony, ash and pine? Now, you must keep all your answers together. So hold on to those 2. Add them to next week, to next week, to next week, and so on and so forth. The winner will be announced on our New Year's Day show, and Animaniacs starts 2 weeks today. What a prize! Yes. What a show.
Righty-ho. Right, OK. Is it me now?
No, it's me. I'm just going to say that Batman's coming up.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, so you frightened me then.
I thought you were going to sing for me.
Oh, am I going to sing?
It ain't over till the fat lady sings. Come over here, Sean Williams, you superstar, you choreographer. And let's bring on the director as well, Michael Ward. It's nice to see you, Michael. How do you do? Now, apart from being very energetic, what were you actually doing there for Club Anima?
We were doing an exit from the middle sort of part of the show where the woman gets really drawn into the club. She's totally intoxicated by everything that's being offered her.
So you were in a nightclub there?
Yeah.
And you got to dance with every man?
Every man.
Excellent. That was really was dynamite to see. Now, a lot of people associate, obviously, dance with ballet, but this is really different, isn't it, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, what we're trying to do is create exciting dance theatre productions that tell stories that actually appeal to lots of people and stop them thinking that dance isn't for them. So we're trying to create that unusual form of dance that goes all over the world.
Well, you definitely managed to achieve it, and you're on a big tour at the moment, aren't you? Even working last night, weren't you?
We were working last night, we're working tonight, we're on a 6-month tour, which is what we do every year for the last 10 years, and that's what you have to do when you want to take dance to the people.
OK, well, let's have a look at the tour dates now, just to see where you can catch at the cosh around the country, and there's the details for you. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much for coming to see us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Absolutely. Oh, hello, bro. Have you got the hot coals?
Well, I did have.
Where are they now, then?
Plastic
Oh, for goodness sakes. Don't worry. I made a contingency plan. I've installed my own heating system in our sauna.
What's that, then?
There you go.
That's a hot water bottle.
Not just one hot water bottle, bro. Feast your eyes.
Oh,
many a hot water bottle, in fact.
I said that.
In you go. Oh, I think we've got a customer. Hello, Mr. Nutter.
How you doing, Wolfie?
Don't
Are you well?
For goodness, yes, I'm fine, I'm fine. Call yourself a naturalist. You're right, dude. Yeah? Listen, do you fancy a sauna? Fancy opening your pores?
Have you opened your pores?
My pores are always open, mate. Yeah.
Are they?
Go on, in you go. Go on, enjoy. Do you mind if I join you? I want to try it out. Mind the hot water bottles, they're very hot. There we are.
Ooh, it's a bit warm in here, isn't it?
Oh, I wish you hadn't said that. I've come over all faint.
Can I take your fur coat off?
Yeah, no, it doesn't come off, you see. That's my own fur. You must understand that. No! That doesn't come off, you fool! It doesn't...
Oh, that's better. Do you feel better for that? There you go. How about that?
See what you can get for it anyway.
That'll make a nice hat, won't it?
Hurry up, Brad. Hurry up, it's about to start.
Everybody squeezed into the special booth to watch the concluding part of Batman, his silicone soul. Just got to get in. The door's locked. The door's locked. Hello.
Come on, Yvette.
Whoa, I love a bit of batters on the satyrs. It's where it matters, isn't it?
Really want to know, thank you very much, Simon. I've got more important things to do, you must know. Right, after the break, we'll be speaking to Phoebe from Neighbours, and Go West will be singing another one of their little ditties, and Simon has got some very, very important news, haven't you, Simon?
Yes, I have. Yes, I've got news how you can help the needy this Christmas.
Simon, that was very good, but it would help if you looked in the right camera.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've got some important news how you...
Welcome back to What's Up Doc. It's not often we get serious on this programme, but as we approach that time of year when we begin to think about others less fortunate than ourselves, so our thoughts turn to the launch of this year's What's Up Doc appeal. Last year's, you remember, was a great success. You dug deep, you gave generously, and you made an old man very happy. Well, this year, we want to go one better. We want you to dig deeper, but not into your pockets this year, into your fridges. So have a pen and paper ready. We'll have the details coming up in just a moment. But first, let's find out what's it all about. What's going on, Simon?
Bollum Hall.
Would you like to expand on that?
Maybe later, Andy, but first, Bollum Hall is where the old cheese rangers, or cheesy pensioners, as they're known in the trade, go when they're no longer up to the task.
Sort of a retirement home, then?
Exactly, and I've got an example here. Lance Corporal Little Old Man, who, as you can see by the way he's walking, has had the scrolls for many years.
And this year's appeal is about Lance Corporal Oldman, Little Oldman, and his like. Cheesy pensioners have given a lot to society over the years, and now in the twilight of their lives, it's time for society to give something back. What do they want, Simon?
Fast cars, fast women.
Shut up, Lawrence. Quite simply, Andy, Bollum Hall needs a roof.
Blown off, Simon?
Yes, I'm afraid so, Andy. The old gent sadly exposed to the elements since that ill wind of 1958.
It was an ill wind, and it definitely blew no good, but that's where you come in. Because with this year's appeal, we want you, the viewer, to quite literally raise the roof at Bollum Hall. Details of how you can help in just a moment, but first, Simon, is it a big job?
Andy, it's an enormous job. Gargantuan, mammoth, a little hairy.
It's a hairy job, but it's a job that needs to be done.
Oh, yes, I've been poking about up there, and, well, I've tried. Heaven knows I've tried, but I can't manage it on my own.
And that's where you come in. That's really, we need your help. We don't want your money.
I do.
Shut up, Lawrence. We want you to open your hearts, open your fridges.
Open your lunch boxes and give. Give.
Give what, Simon?
Whiskey, women.
Shut up, Lawrence. It couldn't be more simple. We want your cheese. We know you've got it, and we're the people that need it. You don't have to be the proud owner of a big red Windsor. Size isn't important. Just send your cheese. Send it in now. Whether it's a little knob at the back of the fridge, whether it's a few cheesy leavings on your plate, it doesn't matter. Send it in, send it now. We can turn that cheese into positive action and give Corporal Little Old Man and the cheesy pensioners the sort of Christmas that, up till now, they've only managed to dream of. You can make that dream a reality. Remember, cheese means ease.
Ease, Simon?
Yeah, it means he's going to be all right.
OK. Well, the details of how you can help are coming up in just a moment, but as Simon says, you can make a difference. We're going to get the whole nation involved. The full length and breadth of the country are going to be doing their bit, aren't they, Simon?
Yep, that's right. From John O'Groats to the Lizard, from the Wirral to the Fens, even you Scotch over here have got a little something tucked away. We want you to get it out and pop it into the postbox.
Yes, you can make your cheesy contributions at your local cheese club. You can donate them at your bank, or you can send them direct to us here at What's Up Doc. We'll give you the details of how you can in just a moment. But first, Simon, how's this cheese going to help the cheesy pensioners?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Andy, because it's a huge operation and there's quite a long waiting list. But, you know, just since we started talking, the response has been phenomenal.
Amazing.
Yeah, the cheese has started rolling in already. You know, it never ceases to amaze me, people's generosity.
Tell us what's happening here.
Well, here, the specially trained volunteers are sorting out the cheeses into the different varieties. They have trained nostrils, and they can tell a bunch of stuff from a little wilts at 20 paces.
And there are cheese rangers here, I presume, to prevent surreptitious scoffing.
Well, we've actually preempted temptation by having all these sorters' teeth removed. Excuse me. Spit them out. Both sets. Thank you.
What happens to the cheese once it's been sorted?
Well, Andy, once it's been sorted, it's smelted down into these trolleys, and then it's recycled and sold off.
Recycled into cheese?
Not necessarily, Andy. As you know, cheese can be turned into soap, into coal, into plastic products, cow food, lagging, fart. But in this particular case, we're going to heat it up to 1,000,000 degrees and turn it into roof tiles.
How many of those roof tiles do you need?
Well, there's the rub, Andy. We need 1,000,000 tiles.
That's a lot of cheese.
It's a lot of tiles.
It's a lot of old rubbish.
Shut up, Lawrence. If you'd like to make a donation, and I know you want to, this is what you do. Get your cheese, wrap it in a bit of cling film, put it in an envelope like this and send it to us. It'll reach us in a jiffy. Well, we'll sort it, smelt it, heel dealt it, and turn it literally into a roof for Bolam Hall. Over our cheeseometer is our target. We've got a few celebrities here wanting to do their bit. Go Wester with us and Terry Notkins. Please, please send your cheese. Simon, if you'd like to deposit the first sack into the smelter, we can declare this year's What's Up Doc appeal well and truly open. If you'd like to send your cheese, you can help. Send it to this address. It's What's Up Doc, P.O. Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL. Remember, Corporal Little Oldman needs your help.
Where's Annika?
Shut up, Lawrence.
I like Annika.
Lawrence, shut up.
You're still with us, are you? I'm so pleased, because now it's time for a little tete-a-tete. Yes, to sit back, relax, and enjoy a chat with this morning's special guest. But before we do have a little chat with her, let's see her in motion. Let's have a look at her go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a very warm welcome for Simone Robertson, alias Phoebe from Neighbours. What's up, Doc? You've got many, many fans here. They're all dying to ask you some questions, but I'm going to ask you some first. Okay. Now, it must have been very difficult for you as an actress, because Phoebe went through an awful lot. She lost her father, then she lost Todd, then, of course, she had Hope, the little baby. How did you cope with all those storylines?
Well, it's more of a challenge. It's so much better than just sitting there in the background and having all these storylines about going down to the milk bar to get some milk and all this sort of stuff, you know. And I guess I was 15 and 16 when doing it. Young. So obviously I hadn't experienced anything like this. I've really had no one die or anything like that. So it was a whole new thing. I had to use my imagination, really.
Something to get your teeth into as well,
while
as a part.
Yeah.
Apparently you were a little bit ill a while back. What's all that about?
A little bit. It's not a big thing, really. It's just I started feeling ill all the time and really down, lethargic, all that sort of stuff. And went to a naturopath, homeopath, as we were discussing. And it sort of hypoglycemia was her diagnosis. It's sort of, I can't have too much sugar, and that's why I start to feel really ill and I'm going to throw up. I'd spend hours in bed, you know, waiting not to throw up. And it was
one
horrible,
good thing, you keep your nice slim figure anyway.
Right. With chocolate.
Oh, you love your chocolate. Let's get down to some questions now. First question is from Hayley. Colin's on the mic. Where's Hayley?
Yeah, I've got the microphone here. Oh, there she is.
What's your question, Hayley?
How did your friends react when you started working on Neighbours?
Well, I guess they were used to it because I've been working since I started high school, like doing movies and, well, one movie, I'm exaggerating, and kids series. So they sort of just took it with a grain of salt, really, I guess. I mean, it was only originally for 3 weeks, and then it just progressed. So.
Thank you very much, Hayley. Right, Simon. Question from Simon.
Yeah, Australia, right? Now, I've not been down under myself. Colin's showed me a few photographs, but what you did? What's it really like down there?
It depends where, because it's such a huge country and there's so many different areas. I mean, Queensland up the top, up north.
Where are you from?
Warm. I'm from Melbourne. Melbourne's really drizzly, but it can get very warm. I don't know. It's quite relaxed, I guess. Melbourne and Sydney are sort of...
Moving on very quickly, we've got somebody on the phone. Passes that phone there. Doesn't know. She's had plenty of practice at this. Right, who have we got? I think we have got Shireen on the phone. Is that right?
Yes.
What's your question?
How did you get into acting?
It's a difficult one.
It is a difficult one. I did a school play when I was about 9, and then I got an agent when I was 12, and then kept getting parts and up to Neighbours when I was 15.
Right, does that answer your question?
Yes.
OK, thanks very much. Right, Matthew. Question from Matthew.
Yeah, over here.
Matthew, there he is, standing up.
He's right up there, but here, come down here. You're too far away. Yeah.
Are you going to follow in the footsteps of some of the other stars from Neighbours and release a record?
Good question.
Not for me, unfortunately. I'm not very confident singing.
Although I have to sing in this year's panto that I'm doing.
Which one?
At Tyneside Hippodrome, Aladdin in Manchester.
Quick plug.
And but no, not for me.
Okay, right. Let's go to the phone now. All right. I think we've got Robert on the phone. Is that right?
Yep.
What's your question, Robert?
Are the Neighbours stars as popular in Australia as they are over here?
No, not to tell you the truth. I know Scott Michelson, who plays Brad, basically is, but very few. Neighbours isn't anywhere near as popular because we've only got 17 million people in the whole country and 19 million viewers watch it here, you know, so...
Right. Okay, all right. Is that okay? Answer your question?
Yep.
All right. Thanks ever so much. Well, that's all we've got time for. Very, very quick.
Okay.
Thank you very, very much. Big round of applause, please, for Simone Robertson. So I think we just might have one question left. Hello? Yes?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, is that Phoebe?
Hello? Yes?
Phoebe, would you like a sauna?
Oh,
it's a
well,
freebie, Phoebe.
Why not? Indeed.
It's the sauna in the corner. You can't miss it. This... Tell her what?
Do I put the head?
I didn't understand what you said. Tell me after. Hello? Phoebe? Phoebe, you're getting warmer. Oh! She's here. Your lunch is here. Do go in. It's all free. You'll enjoy this. Don't need to take your clothes off. It's not a problem. Just get in there and enjoy yourself. We've got to do it now.
Get it.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, no, it's solid.
Do you mind?
No, please.
Stop it.
Please, you're ruining all this. What are you doing?
Right, that's it. There is no more. But next week we do have more. We have Take That, Batman, Tasmania, and another sneaky preview at Animaniacs.
Paul Daniels will be here, top magician. You'll like him, not a lot. And top new band, EYC.
Here he
Mr.
is.
Patrick, there he is.
Your favourite bird of prey?
An osprey.
Okay, British Birds of Prey on the show next week. Hulk Hogan, superstar
Yes.
here as well. Thank you for watching. Here is Go West and the king of wishful thinking. Have a nice weekend.
Take care, see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bro,
What?
is there VAT on children?
There could be.